Transformers of Eternia.
Hi guys, you're watching Transformers of Eternia, and on this video I'm going to talk about the 2000X Masters of the Universe Origins King Randor, and other 2000X figures that I have as well. So let's get started. Hi guys, sorry to interrupt the broadcast, but I just wanted to ask you to please hit that subscribe button and like and share, because it really helps my channel out greatly. Not a lot of people are doing that, so I just felt I needed to actually bring that to your attention. And now back to the show. Thank you. Okay, so King Randor, I got this guy in the mail. Actually, when it shipped, I was assuming that it was King Hiss, because that's the one I had on pre-order. Well, I got this guy on pre-order like right away when they announced this wave, I guess. And then all of a sudden, he just shipped, and that pre-order was like on its way already. And I'm like, what about King Hiss? I guess he's not coming out no more. So, and that was on Entertainment Earth that I got this guy. So my pre-order for King Hiss on Entertainment Earth is still sitting there, and it just keeps sitting and sitting. I don't know what the deal is. I guess they can't fill the need for that figure. I don't understand it. But anyway, getting back to King Randor, this guy is awesome. In fact, I want to say that for me, I think this guy, as like, I mean, look at this guy. He's got so much going on. He's got this piece, which is very cool. This actually is more cool than I think most figures have for their thing, you know, that for their cover, for their whatever. Anyway, it's like a belt, and it's like this overhang type of like kilt almost thing. It just looks really cool for this guy. This is something like they could do this with other types of stuff for other figures. I just don't know why they didn't do it until now. And this guy, he kind of has the feel of Thor, I gotta say, because these two round like things here. If he had like two more like here and here and here, you know, you can actually make this guy into a Thor, I think. And I'm sure customizers are probably thinking the same thing. But yeah, I mean, this guy looks so good. I mean, it kind of shocks me, because other Masters of the Universe Origins figures do not look this good, as far as I'm concerned. It's like this guy is actually more qualified, like more quality than some of the deluxe figures that they come out with even. So I don't know, somebody must love the 2000X King Randor or something, because this guy turned out so well. But yeah, I mean, he obviously is posable, and he comes with this, whatever this is, like this king staff or whatever. But yeah, I mean, this is cool and everything. I kind of wish he came with a weapon, like a sword or something. But yeah, he comes with the same cape that most of these that they've had for like other figures. Like I think it's the same cape as like Keldor had. But yeah, this guy looks great. I mean, just look at this. I mean, the designs for yeah, and that's another thing. I take them apart here, and put them back together with this like that. So now, without this thing, you can see that this guy was just painted like whatever random here and there. I mean, he's painted like the 2000X show. But this is, if I was going to make a throne, and I've made thrones in the past, it's going to be hard for this guy to have a throne. I'd have to take the cape off, and I'd have to take this off, because this thing here would like get in the way of making him to where his legs can go out enough to sit down in the throne, you know. So he'd be like, he'd have to wear, he can't wear this. But I'm just complaining about first world problems. But I'm just saying that it's like, so that's something that sucks, because, you know, I really did think about making this guy a throne, and I usually make my thrones out of wood, because I don't have the knowledge of 3D printing and all the stuff that some of these people get. But yeah, this guy would be so cool if he sitting in a throne. Of course, Marlena, Queen Marlena, they don't have yet, and who knows if they're going to come out with her. I mean, it seems like every time I do a video like this, I feel like I'm going to be talking about the end of this line at some point, and it's like, it's kind of scaring me that, I don't know, maybe I'm just over worried, but I know they have all these new figures that they're coming out with, and a lot of them are just repaints. They're not actually like new molds and everything, except for a few. So I just kind of get scared a little bit whenever I see that. I just hope everything works out. But yeah, this guy is awesome, and I don't know what, I'm just kind of rambling, but I'm gonna put this back on. It's kind of tight. Okay. So yeah, a lot of people call this guy young King Randor, but it doesn't say that on the package. This is 2000X King Randor. So this is legit King Randor, you know. But whatever, you can call him what you want him to be, or what you guess. I never, ever, ever, ever was able to get the King Randor, the original version King Randor, because that thing was online, went up to $35, and then disappeared right away. So I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't know why it's so hard to get the original King Randor out of all these things. Because I got Whiplash, and he was fine. But for some reason, King Randor went up in price, and then he went away. And so I don't know what to think of that. But here he is next to, or technically his son, 2000X He-Man. Now that looks awesome. I really wish they would do a 2000X Man-at-Arms, which I say that in a lot of videos, but I know that they're not going to do the big shoulder piece because they already have the snake armor Man-at-Arms coming out, and he's just the silver version of the 2000X version, I guess, so they're not doing that. So I don't know why they're not going to have the big shoulder thing and the giant gun and all that, but whatever. I guess they don't want to go through all the extras that they did for this guy for 2000X Man-at-Arms. So now here he is with the 2000X Skeletor and the 2000X Evelyn, which is not very 2000X-y. I mean, she's pretty boring. She's just Evelyn painted. She's basically like the classics Battleground Evelyn, or whatever they called it, where she's just the pale version, not the yellow skin version. But yeah, I mean, these guys all kind of go together really well, and I do hope that they do more of the 2000X stuff. But there are characters in the 2000X line that I would actually like to see that are not like just the main characters. There were like Evil Seed is one I really would love to see, and a couple other ones. I mean, the 2000X Moss Man was pretty cool. I can't think. There's a bunch of them, but yeah, there's some of those other characters like that. Those lion people or whatever. I think they're like a lion tribe or like a kingdom or something. I might be mixing it up, but those seemed cool. There's a bunch of them that would have been awesome. And some oversized figures would be great too, like figures that stand about this tall instead of this size, you know, like a Beast Man for the 2000X. It's like this high, something like that. But yeah, this guy is freaking awesome, and I think he's probably one of my favorite quality Origins figures. I think he's got more quality to him. Like there's so much done, like in the detail here on his leg, so much, I mean, detail on his thing here, and it's just, everything looks great. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about for this thing. I don't want to go on. I don't want to have a super long video. But yeah, they could have done also something for like Evelyn. That's what I was going to say before, and I forgot. Evelyn, they could have done something like this for her, where this comes down like they did, like, because she had like a skirt type of thing, in the 2000X cartoon, and then they come out with this, and I'm like, what is this? This is not Evelyn. This is not the 2000X Evelyn. It's missing that whole thing. But I don't know. That's just the way they are. They just decided to go cheap on the ladies, I guess. But they went overboard with Skeletor, because he's even got this. And then of course He-Man, you know, in the cartoon, he had this thing was all kind of hanging out too. But of course they just went cheap on the He-Man too, for that matter. So I don't know. It's just something I noticed that I think is kind of missing. So what other 2000X Masters of the Universe Origins figures would you like to see? Leave a comment in the comment section below, and like, share, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.